Good morning, my name is Dave Gloria, and this morning I will be conducting a functional movement screening test. And basically what that is that is a tool to identify any compensatory movement patterns that could result in injury, and it's also to identify any deficiencies in movement patterns in order to correct them. My client this morning will be my wife, Jamie, and she will be here in just a moment. She has filled out her Part Q, and there were no, per her Part Q, there were no risks involved in her doing these tests. And so in just a moment, we'll be ready to go. So the first test we're going to be doing is the deep squat. And what we're going to be looking for here is total body mechanics with the lower extremities, upper extremities, and the core. So what Jamie is going to do is raise the stick overhead, a little wider on the stick. There you go. And she's going to keep this stick over the head as she performs a deep squat. And so what we're going to be doing is just looking for any imbalances as she does her squats. Okay, so she can pause there. On that first one, we noticed a few things. As she came down, her trunk, she kind of went into flexion here. The stick came over her head, and she really wasn't able to perform a deep squat. So we're going to stop there, and we're going to use the assistance. I'm going to scoot this over. Of a board, and she's going to complete this again. Okay, keep going. And the stick is staying overhead. Very good. So very good alignment, very good balance, not a whole lot of deficiency. So good. So Jamie was definitely able to, with the assistance of the board, come down deeper into a deeper squat. She was able to keep that stick overhead. And she was also, she didn't do any trunk flexion, which was really good. So for this exercise, for the deep squat, we're going to give her a score of 2. Okay, so for our next test, we're going to be doing the step hurdle. And what we're going to be doing is looking for proper alignment in any excessive movement or up in the upper body or the torso. What I'm going to have Jamie do is she's going to come up to the board that's on the ground. And what she's going to do is literally take one leg over. She's going to put her heel, touch her heel, and she's going to come back. Go ahead. Touch there. Good. All right. So as she's performing this, she's looking straight ahead. She has she opens up a little bit on that second one. Okay, and a little bit of imbalance. So now we're going to take a lateral view. For the hurdle step test, we're going to be doing her left side. So once again, what we're looking for is good alignment, good balance, no indeficiencies, no opening up of the hips. Jamie, when you're ready, go ahead. Okay, not bad. Okay, that one was much better. Okay, so with that one, alignment was really good. There were probably, I'm going to say no imbalances really on that one. And her alignment was good, so we're going to score that a 3. Okay, for our third test, we're going to be doing the inline lunge. And basically, this is going to test the body's ability to decelerate movement. So any sport involved with rapid change or rapid change in direction, looking for core stability and balance with this movement. And what Jamie's going to do is she is going to come step on the board. She's going to put one leg in front and one leg in back. And basically what Jamie's going to do is she is going to do a split squat basically on the board and maintain proper balance and alignment and keeping this stick or this bar in contact with the skin. Whenever you're ready, nice and easy. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that was excellent. Heel back to the ground. Very good balance, very good stability. One more time. Okay, I think we've seen enough there. I'll go ahead and rest for a second. So Jamie was able to do that relatively easy, or at least she made it look really easy. Her balance was stable. She kept the stick in good contact, and her balance was really good, even on this very limited space that she has. So now we're going to test the other side. Now we're taking just a different view with the inline lunge. It is her left leg forward. So Jamie, when you're ready, go right ahead. So the knee comes down, alignment is good, 2 more times. Very good. Heel comes all the way back to the board. All right, I think we're good with that. No imbalances really. Alignment was great. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next. Okay, for our next test, we're going to do the shoulder mobility test. And basically this tests the overall mobility of the shoulder. And so basically all we're going to do is we're going to measure Jamie's hand from her wrist to her to the middle finger, or the third digit, and then we're going to actually complete the test. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure Jamie's hand. So from her wrist to her third finger is about 8 inches. Okay, and so what we're going to do now is go ahead and perform the test. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the measurement part of the test of the shoulder mobility. And so Jamie has both of her hands are in fists, thumb in the hand or in the fist. And basically, we're going to measure the space in between. So if Jamie is a hand length, within a hand length, she's going to score 3 points. If she is a length and a half, hand length and a half, she's going to score 2. And if she is over a length and a half, she's going to score a 1. So we're going to go ahead and take the measurement here from the spaces in between. And Jamie clearly is within that 1 hand length. And so she is going to score a 3 for that test. And we're going to go ahead and switch arms. There we go. Okay, same position. We're going to take the measurement in between the space here. And once again, Jamie clears that hand length. She is under that, so she's going to go ahead and score a 3 for that as well. Okay, the last, or not the last thing, but we're going to do a shoulder clearing test for the test that we just did, just to make sure she's not experiencing any like post pain from doing that test. And so basically she's going to take both arms out in front of her, and she's just going to flex it in, like right on top of her clavicle. Jamie, are you experiencing any pain there?
No.
Okay, she has no pain there on that side, so we're going to do the other side. Go ahead and do that. Do you experience any pain on that side? No. Okay, so she scores well. She's going to keep her score of 3 for the previous test. Okay, the next test that we're performing is the active straight leg raise. And basically what we are testing for here is really core stability. There is an aspect of hamstring flexibility to see how flexible those hamstrings are, but really the target is core stability and core strength. She's going to raise that leg with her knee straight, with the leg straight, as far as she can. When that knee starts to bend, that's going to be the end of the test and the start of where we're going to measure to see where she's at. So we're going to go ahead and put, come around to this side. And Jamie, whenever you're ready, keep those toes dorsiflex, keep them pointed up. We're also going to watch for this leg here to make sure there's no movement or that it doesn't raise. And Jamie, keep this knee straight, keep that leg straight, and go as far as you can whenever you're ready. Okay, so as you can see, that is pretty much a 3. The knee is straight. Go ahead and bend for me, just for, okay, there's no bend in the knee, okay? She kept it straight the entire time. It is completely pretty much vertical at a 90 degree. And so I don't think we need to see any more from this. We're going to go ahead and give Jamie a 3. The other side of the leg was stayed where it was. It was very stable. So we're just going to go ahead and hop to the other side. Jamie, we're going to do the same thing. Keep the toes dorsiflex, or keep that foot dorsiflex, toes up. Keep that leg straight, no bend in the knee. Bring it up as far as you can. Should that knee bend, that'll be the end of the test, and we'll measure there. So Jamie, whenever you're ready. Okay, as you can see, another 3. That knee is completely locked out. There's no bend, so if you were to bend it, it would look like this. And then we'd come measure in a different area, but since that is locked out completely vertical at a 90 degrees, we're going to go ahead and end this test now. We're going to give Jamie a 3 on both sides. Okay, so for our next test, we're going to be doing the trunk stability push-up. And what we're looking for here is for Jamie to engage those core muscles as she comes through the movement. She's going to start the movement with her arms, but really as she begins to come up, she's going to engage those core muscles, and we want to look for core stabilization. We want to make sure that back doesn't sag or anything like that. Everything needs to be proper. So she's going to start her thumbs at chin level. So her thumbs are going to be at her chin in a push-up position. So Jamie, whenever you're ready, go ahead and perform that movement. Okay, hold it there for a second. So as we saw on that movement, the back is nice and flat. She's engaging those core muscles, and really her balance and alignment looks really good. And so you can go ahead and go back down, Jamie. We're going to go ahead and score that a 3 because there were no deficiencies that we could see with this test. We're just going to do a clear test and make sure she's not going to experience any post pain because of the test that she did. So we're just going to have her come up into a, go ahead Jamie, raise up. Okay, very good. Are you experiencing any pain with that movement? No. Okay, no pain. So Jamie passes and we're good to go to the next test. Okay, so for our last test, we are doing the rotary stability test. And this probably might be the most challenging one out of them all. What Jamie's going to attempt to do is extend her left arm. She's going to try to extend her right arm, simultaneously extending her right leg. And what we're looking for here, again, is core stabilization and good balance and alignment, not trying to compensate too much. We don't want to lean in any one way direction. We want to stay over this board while we're doing this movement. So that's what we're going to be looking for. So Jamie, whenever you're ready. Okay. Okay, so obviously we saw a little imbalance there. And so that's okay. This is a hard test. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify this. Okay, and so Jamie's going to extend her right arm and she's going to extend her left leg. Okay, in just a second. And then what she's going to do, she's going to bring her elbow and her knee together, back out in extension, and come together, come back to starting position to end the movement. So Jamie, this movement, hold it. Excellent. She's stabilizing her core. She's in alignment. She has good balance. Now bring that shoulder to the knee and back out. Okay, a little imbalance there. I think you just went a little too fast. So when we're doing these movements, go ahead and come down. We want to make sure we're doing them nice and slow and methodically. Coming up, she's going to do the other side. Okay. This one's tough. So she wasn't quite able to do that, so we're going to do the modified version again. Excellent. So she's in full extension with her arm, full extension with the leg. The core is nice and stabilized. Balance is good. Alignment is good. Okay, come back. Touch that elbow to knee. Good. Back out one more time in full extension. Okay. I don't know if there was balance issues or just forgetting where to go, but there was a little bit of imbalance, so come on back down. Overall, very good tests on both sides. I'm going to score her a 3 on the right. She was a little wobbly on this side. We'll give her a 2 on the left side, a 3 on the right side. So what we're going to do now is just a spinal extension clearing test to make sure, again, there's no post-pain with the last test that we did. So basically, Jamie, you're going to scooch back, bring your butt to your heels, and you're going to just extend these arms. There you go. Any pain in that movement? No. Okay, she has no pain in that movement. You can come up. So she has passed and she is cleared. that concludes our FMS screen test. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure I will see y'all again at some point with another project.